Hello, I'm Dr. Wendy Malifi. I'm a GP and menopause specialist with the British Menopause Society accreditation. As a GP, I've always been interested in women's health, but in the last few years, I decided to hone in my skills to focus particularly on menopause care. I'm now in a very privileged position where I get to listen to women and support them through their unique story of the menopause. First and foremost, what is the menopause? For most women, the menopause is a natural physiological transition when their ovaries stop working permanently and their periods stop completely. This occurs between the ages of 45 and 55 years old. And in the UK, the average age of the menopause is 51 years old. That being said, some women can start experiencing menopause symptoms well before their periods stop completely, and this is what we call the perimenopause. The menopause can affect women in so many different ways. It is such an individual journey for each and every single woman. Symptoms of the menopause are a result of changes in levels of estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. And typical symptoms of the menopause include your classic hot flashes and night sweats, the mood swings, low mood, depression, anxiety, the forgetfulness, lack of concentration, the indecisiveness. In fact, what I tend to hear a lot of women say is they describe the sense of not feeling themselves, not being as sharp, not being as motivated, just not being themselves. Menopause symptoms can have a devastating impact on women's health, their quality of life, their careers, and their relationships, both at home and in the work environment. Now, why does the menopause matter? Why do we need to be having these conversations? The World Health Organization estimates that 50 million women will have reached the menopause by the late 2020s, and this rises to 1.2 billion by 2030. That is a lot of women. These are women who are still very much at the peak of their careers. The Department of Works and Pensions estimates that women between the ages of 50 and 64 years old who are still in work has increased by more than 50% in the last 30 years. And we're talking about women in all types of work environments. We're talking about train drivers, bus drivers, police officers, chefs, doctors, teachers, women in constructions, women in boardrooms. There are also benefits to women going through the menopause. They are what we call the sandwich generation, which essentially means they're positioned between supporting their adolescent children who are going through their own difficulties and also caring for their elderly parents with their own medical challenges. They bring a lot of resourcefulness, a lot of knowledge to the table, and they are a really valuable resource to the workplace. And sadly, 1 in 10 women will leave their jobs because of the menopause. As women, we need to be better informed and be better prepared. And by that, I'm talking about seeking out information from reliable sources such as Women's Health Concern, the Menopause Matters, and trying out different apps like the Balance app or the Stella app to track our symptoms. Looking for communities that we can feel supported in. Looking for events, workshops where we can get this information. Embracing healthier lifestyle. And embracing this stage in our lives, accepting it for what it is, and just being kind to ourselves. We need to speak about our experiences to family, to colleagues, to our employers, because really at this stage in our lives, we have this innate wisdom from our own lived experience. So it is really vital that we feel empowered to share these experiences. Bringing it back to the individual, we need to understand that each and every single woman has a unique story to tell. When women share their stories, they feel heard, they feel understood, and they feel that their story matters. And this means that this kind of conversation can be normalized in the workplace. And the workplace can in turn be better prepared to support women as individuals. In conclusion, the menopause matters. Women matter. So we all need to engage in this conversation around the menopause in the workplace.